Hi everyone, Sandra here from the Schwoven's Nest. Today I'm going to show you how to do 2 Easter egg decorations for spring and Easter. These are the items you'll need for the first DIY, which is adding eggs to my topiary tree. I got this package of small eggs at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. I'm also using some of these panel nails that I picked up at Home Depot and used for some different projects. Finally, you'll need some different colors of either chalk paint or just acrylic paint. What I'm going to do first is insert the nail head into the egg, and you can see that these styrofoam eggs have little circles in them. So I'm just going to the edge of a circle and bending the nail and just popping it in so it actually just disappears right inside the egg, and then I'm going to reinforce this with some hot glue. The nail is what I'm going to use to pop into the styrofoam ball of my topiary. The next step is to paint the eggs. I'm going to paint half of them with this Martha Stewart ivory or off-white chalk paint, and I'm also going to use the Serenity Blue Rust-Oleum, which looks similar to Robin's Egg Blue. And the nail actually makes it easy to hang on to while I'm painting. So I'm just going to give them each a couple of coats of this paint and then let it dry thoroughly. I'm going to use some brown acrylic paint to do some speckles on the eggs and make them look more realistic. You'll need some type of craft paint. It can be dark brown. I'm going to use a stiff bristle brush, which gives me the ability to flick the paint onto the eggs. And then I'm just going to dip it in and use my finger to just drag across the brush and give it a little bit of overspray so it lands on the eggs. Here's a close-up of one of the eggs. They're just very subtle specks and trickles on them, so I didn't want to go overboard with them, but I think they look pretty cute. Originally I painted 6 eggs, but when I got to the decorating part of the tree, I noticed that it was kind of empty in some spots, so I ended up adding a couple more. This is my topiary tree that I created a few weeks ago. If you haven't seen this one, I'll put the link in the description box below. So my idea is to take these eggs with the nail in them and simply push them into the styrofoam ball, and this way I've got some Easter egg decorations on my tree. The neat thing about this is after Easter I can pull those eggs out and still just have my regular topiary tree, and perhaps then decorate it for spring or decorate it for fall and winter and even Christmas. This is what the tree looks like. As you can see, there are some blank spots or some empty areas where there aren't any eggs, and that's what prompted me to add a few more. The second project is a willow wreath bird's nest, if you will. I got this willow wreath for $1.25 from the Dollar Tree, and I'm simply going to take my snips, and I end up actually using just scissors and my hands just to pull off some of these little branches and create a bird's nest. Once I pulled off a whole bunch of little branches and broke them into little sizes, I started building the bird's nest just using a little square at the bottom with hot glue, and then gradually building out on that and making it wider and wider the taller it got. For this project, I'm using hot glue to glue these sticks together, and I'm so excited. I finally got myself a new glue gun from AdTech. This was a Michaels Everyday Value, so it was $16.99, and it uses the thick glue sticks. It has the really fine tip at the front, so I'm really excited to be able to use this and be more precise with my glue. So now I'm going to start gluing, and I'm going to make sure that I don't use all of the sticks in the same direction when I'm gluing them. I'm going to want to change directions and make sure that they overlap and crisscross, because that will give the bird's nest more stability. I'm also going to be adding some Spanish moss throughout the nest as I go. This will give it a little bit more of a filler and will also give me more of a base to add more sticks. While I was painting the eggs for the topiary tree, I added a couple more, so I would have 2 eggs for this little nest. I think they're going to fit in here nicely. It's just the right size for where I want to put it. I'm using some hot glue to glue the eggs into the nest. So now my eggs and my nest are complete, and I think they turned out really cute. It probably would have been less time to go and buy a little nest like this out somewhere at a craft store or at Pier 1 or anywhere where they have all these nests, but I just figured it would be fun to create one myself. This is a jewelry hanging tree that I had in my house for the longest time. It actually didn't work out very well as a jewelry hanging tree. So a while ago, before my YouTube channel, I decided to take some of the greenery that I have and create a tree out of it, because it has some branches and different things. So I thought this might be a cute little way to display the eggs that I made for this nest. And I apologize that I didn't do this video in a landscape version. It's in portrait, so it's got the black bars on the side, but I think you can kind of get the idea of what it looks like. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some inspiration to create some Easter egg decorations for your home. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click the bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your support.